I knew I wanted to do college gymnastics just like growing up and looking at all the older girls practicing and thinking it was cool. And then when I started looking at colleges, Eastern wasn't on my list at all. And then we went to a meet and I competed and they reached out, so I decided that that was the best move for me. He thought everything was really cool and it was like new to our whole family, even though my mom did it. So like growing up and like going to all the meets, like he only missed a few and he loved all of them. So he was really excited once I came to Eastern. He works for the township back home. So they were doing like road work and a girl was going around the curve and just wasn't paying attention. My mom called me and I declined it, and then she called me again and I answered it, and she was just like crying and she said my name and I like knew right away. So I was just like, who is it? And she said, Dad. And I said, is he dead? And she said, yeah. I'm just grateful the team was just like behind me, making sure I was comfortable with everything. So it could have been a lot of a harder transition without the team behind me. When I went home, I just kept getting texts from the team like every day, making sure I was okay. And since I was already getting bombarded with texts, like I knew coming from the team that it was very meaningful. So they were all reassuring me that whenever I decide to come back, however long I want to stay home, that they'll all be here for me when I get back. So that helped a lot. Just like if I can help anyone going through the same thing and just to prevent it from happening, even if one person goes to grab their phone and they put it back down because they know that it can wait, that's worth it for me. Even like going to change the radio, like taking your eyes off the road for a split second is all it takes. And I think a lot of people don't really think about that part, but just mindlessly do it. So I think if everyone just has like that split second of thought of if this is really worth it right now, I think it would help a lot. Think about what you're doing and think about the impacts it could have if it goes wrong, because nobody thinks it'll happen to them until it does, so then it changes your whole perspective. He's not going to get to see me compete at Eastern, but I know that. Since he knows we're dedicating it to him, it means a lot to him, and it means a lot to me.